Alright, so this stream is going to be about how to get started on Blender. I noticed in the last one that some people had personally messaged me asking, okay, well, what do I do? What do I do to become a 3D modeler? Basically, what you want to do is you want to learn the software before you get your own ideas. What I mean by that is there's so many different passes, so many different things that you could do, shading, textures, UVs. There's so much to learn with just one software. Like that's why they have it on multiples like this. The modeling, sculpting, UV, texture painting, shading, animation. It's a lot to learn. So what I would say for somebody that wants to get started is to learn a little bit of each of that. Not quite like compositing or geometry nodes. I would say, learn how to model, learn how to block out, which is seriously important. Blocking out your geometry would definitely improve your modeling. Learn how to sculpt. I still don't know how to sculpt myself, but I'm willing to learn. I just have not taken the time to watch any YouTube videos on that. That's another thing. Spend a lot of your time watching YouTube videos. This is your mouse. If you can't tell, it's the arrow. And when you click and drag, that's how you select. So you click on, and now you try to drag. Well, nothing happens. That's because you have to actually grab it. So you press G. You don't really have to do anything. Move your mouse. And then this line right here is your Y line. It's hard to remember, but so you can go anywhere on this exact line. X is the other one. So it's Y, X, and Z is up and down. You have to learn your command keys also, which is Control Shift Z to redo, Control Z to undo. Spend your time doing this. Grab Z, grab Y, turn your camera, grab X. So now you learned how to grab it. You learned how to grab it on all axes. You also learned how to undo by Control Z. So now you want to learn how to scale the object, right? Any size, any direction. So that's S. S for scale, G for grab. It's pretty simple. Grab, scale. Do exactly like the grab and go in any direction. But press scale before that. So scale X, scale Y, scale Z. Okay, so you want to get to object mode. You're going to press tab. It's also located up here. Control R.
Bruh.
No. I can press Control R. And what that does is it creates a loop. This is a loop, and when you add it, you have to double click. If I click the face, then I click grab, you'll notice something happens because of this loop right here, it separates it from the top half separates from the bottom half. I can grab it. I could scale. I could scale on Z. I could scale on X. I could scale on Y. And of course, like I said, grab. Go any direction. Now let's say if we put multiple loop cuts. Now you can do it this way. Control R. That's how you loop. Control R loop. Okay. You can go like this. Add one. Control R. Add one. Control R. And up here again. Now this you can access with 1, 2, 3. That's only in edit mode though. So we're going to just test this out, grab a couple things. Doesn't matter what you're trying to make, okay? You're just spending your time grabbing, and then guess what? Press shift every once in a while. Now see what this did? Right, okay, so just do that a bunch of times. Now once you do that so many times, you're going to learn that, oh okay, so the edge loops do more than what I thought. Okay, now let's say that this is an abomination, right? You think you're done with it. So what you want to do is press X. That's how you delete anything. No matter where you are. X, X, X. Okay, press X, delete. What you want to learn next, after grab, scale, and loop cut, is a lot of objects. All you do is press Shift A. Okay, these are all your objects. Your very first one. This is an object too. This is an object. They all have their own different things to it. Okay, but we're only going to be focusing on one. Shift A, mesh. You can add a plane, which is a flattened square, which we just made. You can add a cube. The more that you add, the more it just piles on top. So I'll get this going right here. All right, you can add a cube. Just put it over here. Oh, you could add a circle. That probably doesn't do anything, right? You could add a sphere. That looks like you could use it. And the last one that we're going to just show it here, because let's face it, the monkey is it's just a monkey. Now you can use these in so many different ways, like You can just use them in so many different ways. Assemble this stuff together if you wanted to. So that's what I'm going to do. I think you know what I'm making. Or at least trying. Grab it. Okay. Ready? Made of ice cream. Wow. I mean, just look at that. That just looks amazing. I mean, just think of all the work that we put in to get that. Now, you're probably wondering, what is all the color on there? Ours doesn't look like that. Well, that'll be in the next part. And if you want to see this live, go ahead and head over to my Twitch at Zubagang. That's where you can watch all these videos live. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope that you can follow me on my other social medias. So thank you so much. See you in the next one.